Hello and welcome to the Dugout Podcast. Thanks for tuning in. My name is Esmond Cole, your host. And as always, we have the Man United section in Christian.
Hello.
Keenan.
Hola.
James Aliz.
Shout out Chris Smalling. Hiya.
For goodness sake. And in the Arsenal section, repping my ends, Farhan.
Far's out here.
He's out here. And we've got, actually, let's just move on to the Liverpool section. We got Jacob.
Hello.
Every
week. Musti.
Word.
And in the Chelsea section,
ZAK.
he doesn't really say much because he's like Mourinho. Sorry, what was that? Nothing. That's what I thought. All right, I want to open up this podcast with another question. Can Jamie Vardy reach Van Nistelrooy's heights and score the 10th consecutive goal and beat his record? Sorry, 11th consecutive.
I think he can.
You think he can? Why so?
He's got so much momentum that you think he's going to score in every Leicester game, like home or away. It doesn't matter. And when he gets that ball in behind, and he's frightening. The pace
is
electric.
direct,
and he can finish. Funnily enough, like people don't rate him that much for his finishing. Because last season I think he scored one goal, and then he never scored again. Aprilish. So yeah, he's improved his finishing, and that lethal pace combined is too much.
I think like with Mahrez playing in behind him as well.
Mahrez is a quality player.
Is a baller, and when you combine baller with confidence, it's just you
turn up.
Yeah, exactly. And the game he's gonna break the record against is United.
Oh.
I'm thinking he's gonna get a hat trick of that game still.
Man United fans, what do you think of that? Would you? I mean, you definitely feel disappointed if Vardy broke the. Is it a home match as well for you?
Yeah,
guys?
it's nonsense, mate.
I swear they're playing Leicester.
Away.
Leicester.
It doesn't matter. He's not. We haven't conceded in 555 minutes. I don't think Jamie Vardy's going to be doing much, to be honest. It's nonsense. I'm done.
All right, Liverpool section. Jacob, do you think if Vardy can break the record?
Yeah, of course
beat Van Nistelrooy?
Of course he can. He's on form. Why can't he? I mean, he's in the best form of his life. The only thing I don't want really is for him to do a kind of bit of what like Harry Kane's done. If you get me, like have a really good season where everyone is a bit of a surprise package, and then the next season some teams work him out, and
He's picking up.
that's the only thing. But he's fell out a good time.
Harry Kane worked out, or is he just poor form? I think it's just poor.
He's
form.
being worked out.
He's scored like
worked
6
out.
and 3
Yeah,
now.
he's doing all right. Yeah, I mean, six
I mean,
goals
I
and
don't
3
think
in the
he's been worked
Premier
out. I
League
think
is a
it's
decent
poor
return.
form. Musti, you gonna say something?
Yeah, about Vardy. I mean, like for a small team, Leicester, when you're the main man, the players are always going to keep looking for you, and whenever he's playing, they're always looking for him, and he knows he's going to get that chance. So when he's getting like 5 odd chances, I know definitely he's going to be putting at least 1 or 2 away.
Even like if Leicester get a penalty, he'd probably get it again. Like didn't Mahrez give him the pen this weekend?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
he did.
that
was a smart decision, to be honest.
Yeah,
and a very nice
gesture.
The whole team wants him to score.
Yeah, Keenan.
You know how much
Yeah, you're not taking into account United aren't going to let that happen, man. We're not going to let it. Like
United before this weekend, never scored for 5 hours.
Like Van Nistelrooy.
True.
He's very
In
good.
the words
He's
of
very good
2
not
Chainz.
conceding,
Van
but he's not
Nistelrooy is
scoring.
our
What's the
player,
point?
man. Like we're not about to let someone else just take that record. It's not going to be easy.
Keenan.
And I think even players like Rocco Schneiderlin, these are some savage players. Like I'd be scared to run past him.
You're acting like
I'd be scared.
You're acting like Jamie Vardy cares. Have you seen him? He doesn't.
We
He
got
doesn't.
the best.
Did you not
defence
see
in
his
the league.
Facebook?
We're looking for revenge as well.
Listen, you're
I think
going
we'll be
like
looking for revenge.
you're moving like Smalling and who is it? Blind. Are like Maldini and Nesta.
It would be Smalling and Blind. Nah,
Blind
it's Smalling
against
and Jones.
Vardy
but
would be
you know,
catastrophic.
It would be Smalling and
For Man
Jones.
United.
Obviously, we can do that rotation on it because we've actually got a squad.
What's that supposed to mean?
You know what?
I think
I'm waiting for an Arsenal rotation still.
we have rotated. We've had
But
a lot of
anyway,
injuries.
that's 'cause
We're
they got
playing
injured. That's
yeah,
not
yeah,
rotation.
yeah. Well, it's a forced rotation.
You've rotated your 25 million man to the reserves because
we can do that.
He's more focused
No,
on
no.
Ferrucci than he is football.
Because we got a Jesse Lingard.
As Vardy says, chat
Who is
deep,
Lingard?
get banged. You know what I mean? And it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
I'd like to go on record again.
Yep.
Jamie Vardy will not score against Manchester.
Okay, you'll go.
Yeah.
All right, what are we gonna do if he does? What's the?
He gets banged.
I'm on record.
All
We've
the
been
United
tight in
listen,
defence.
I reckon all the United fans chip in, buy a shirt with Vardy on the back.
Calm.
Oh, are you agreeing to that now?
Yeah, right now.
I'm
Right
not-
now.
I'm not agreeing
No,
to it.
I'm
Not that confident.
Yeah, I am.
Wait,
And you have to wear it into the next podcast.
I've
So-
only got to wear a Liverpool top. I'm not
so-
getting involved in more stuff.
So Keenan, you're agreeing to it?
Yeah, 100%.
You going on
I'll wear
record?
that top every single day for the
Christian?
rest of my life as well.
No.
Christian, no. Okay.
But
So
I'll-
you're gonna wear that for
I
the
will
rest-
say that
for the rest of
Vardy
our
won't
life?
score.
If Vardy
And we'll
scores.
keep another clean sheet. Another one.
If Jamie Vardy
waiting
scores
for that
against
silence
us,
to drop there.
if Jamie Vardy scores against us, I'll shave my head.
What? Oh, what? You're already bold.
You gotta shave your beard.
Actually, nah, you can't do that. That's deep.
All right, talking about Man United, let's move on to their game. Old Trafford beating West Brom 2-0, Lindegaard getting a goal, and Mata involved too. Man United fans, what did you guys think of the game?
Yeah, it's not even a thing, man. Obviously, we're just expected to pick up points now. So if we lose a game or draw, it's shocking. It's shocking, and we had a few freak results in recent weeks.
Hold up. It's not shocking when you draw or lose, because before the West Brom game, you never scored for 5 hours.
That's a long
Premier
time.
League football, yeah, that's a long time.
I remember you saying last week.
And you're relying on goals from your youngsters, like Lingard.
Lingard's keeping.
Who was that left back that came on?
That's good to have.
Yeah, I don't even know who he is,
That
but
one.
shout out to him. Yeah, he was alright.
Shout out him.
But you beat West Brom, who parked the bus for 90 minutes. It's not possible.
And scored 2 against them.
Good result.
Only a Chelsea fan could turn around a youth player coming through the team and make it into a negative thing.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I don't get how there's anything bad in a youth player coming through the ranks and scoring.
It's all very well and good United have won, but you went for a long time of not scoring, and even though you won,
it's
you didn't play like a quality team. It's
But
you're not impressive.
you're not impressing teams. Like people aren't scared to play United
we got
anymore.
the job done.
No
We
one's
won
scared to play
2-0.
United.
We kept a clean sheet.
Unless
What
you're West
more
Brom.
do we need to do?
How if teams aren't like scared to play United, how come they're defending with 11 men behind
That's
the ball?
West Brom.
11 men. Come
That's
on.
West
This has
Brom
been
though.
happening.
Every game.
Like
Yeah, but they're a
every
better
single
team.
game.
United are a better team. They just had the tactics of that's what we're gonna do. We're not gonna win if we go all
Exactly.
out.
And we still
West
scored
Brom
2.
aren't going to
Well,
come
yeah,
to Old
sometimes that's how it
Trafford
is, isn't it?
and play tit for tat attacking football, because they know they're not on the same level.
So teams are scared of United.
Yo,
And I'll
United
just-
fans, I have a question for you guys. Do you think it's embarrassing that you man are relying on a 19-year-old and a 22-year-old to get you through games these days?
True.
Who's this?
Martial and Lingard.
How much have we been paid a week?
That's what I'm asking you.
Age is irrelevant.
No,
Age
no.
is irrelevant.
Because
Age is irrelevant.
if you're good enough to be in that team, and you're in that team to win us games, man. Win those games.
Okay, but
Why are
then
you placing the team?
the problem with youngsters winning you games.
Wait.
Didn't Jesse Lingard score a screamer? Wasn't it he tucked
Nah,
in
it
the
was
bottom
just-
corner? What's embarrassing about a youth player coming through your squad and doing well? It's a good thing.
It's jealousy.
You touched on something there.
What's that,
19 was the age I think that you said. 19 years old. The player I'm going to talk about is Jack Wilshere. Because Arsenal fans love to talk about Jack Wilshere's stunning performance in the Champions League.
We haven't said
and,
anything.
and then he was, like Farhan just said, 19 years old. So what about then? What was the situation
You
like
know
then?
what? That's just predicament, like I said last week.
Jack Wilshere's got a glass ankle, so we can't really.
Yeah, I mean,
we can't really talk about.
Yeah,
Jack
exactly.
Wilshere.
I mean,
But it is worrying. I'd say that
We've got a young squad.
because the youngsters eventually will. They won't give. They're not like the prize that keeps giving. If you know what I mean, they're not going to keep giving in the
Yeah, they are.
games. And when they go and get stuff like when you play, say, a tougher team
Like
Leicester away,
Arsenal.
City. Nah, that's not really.
nah.
True what he's saying though.
I mean, you can't rely on them all season.
Yeah, but
Remember
we have
that-
other players in the
yeah,
squad
remember
though.
that class of 92? They turned
But
out
it-
terrible.
Yeah. He can't win a league.
Is
with youngsters.
Lindegaard good enough to keep Memphis out? I mean, is he?
Nah,
keeping him out
it's
so far?
Lingard,
Yeah,
and
Jesse
Memphis will be
Lingard
back in that team in a few weeks.
I
And
don't
I
think
bet
he
you
will.
when he comes back,
What's he gonna do?
he's
Like,
gonna be
do a
scoring
Croydon
one,
what has he-
two,
what
three,
has he
four.
been doing?
He'll be scoring a few, man. Don't worry about him.
But has he
A
been
lot
doing
of the
it
thing
before?
is, a lot of people are so quick to judge youngsters. They'll come in for 2 minutes.
Yeah,
flop.
but okay, no, but
it
sorry,
happens.
question,
I
sorry
think
question.
people-
How much money did Memphis come in for?
25 million.
rising
That's
to
still
30.
quite, yeah.
Also,
And
Yeah,
that's
it's
still
still a lot
how
of
old
money,
is he?
but he's 21.
also, wait.
I think
We signed Hazard for the same price at the same age for Chelsea, and he took the Premier League by storm. And he started. I think first 6 games he got 6-7 assists. And Depay, there's no reason he shouldn't have been doing well. But all he doesn't even take on his marker, which is the
But
thing
yeah,
about him.
The question was, about West Brom. Got the job done. 1-2-0.
Yeah, 32.
2 points off the top. So yeah, it's going well.
All right, Farhan. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to move on to the Arsenal Spurs game. I think.
Wait. Sorry to interrupt you, Esmond. Farhan, we're gonna move to you and talk about the Arsenal versus Bayern Munich game.
That's not really on the agenda today.
Nah, we didn't. That was this week, bro. That was this week.
Do you have a reply to that?
Oh, go on.
I have nothing to say.
He's taking a Mourinho tactic. I like that. Okay, Arsenal versus Spurs 1-1. Gibbs saving us really against Spurs. Farhan, you
I
saw the
think
game.
the main talking points from that game is we got battered first half. We should have been losing a lot more, but then
And then Santi Cazorla got spun
And then
right round. So that's another thing.
Baby, right around.
You know what?
But listen, let me finish. Spurs battered us first half. Santi Cazorla was taken to the grave.
Yep.
Span round. But I think the main thing to think about for that game was when when Flamini, Gibbs, and who was it came on? I can't remember. And Ozil started turning up. We got the point, which was important.
I mean, Ozil has assisted in like 10 consecutive
But
Premier
I'd
League
say
games now.
the main
He is in
revelation
form.
that came out of that game for me was that Spurs are actually, they can actually challenge
But we
Arsenal.
said this
Arsenal
last
aren't
week.
even-
Same
We
old
said this
Arsenal.
like
Like,
last 2 weeks.
Spurs should have won, but
Yeah, they
because
should've.
they lacked concentration to do it for the full 90, I think they were just unlucky because they were better than Arsenal.
100%.
You know what? I think
100%.
they were amazing first half. But football's a game of two halves. Not even second half, but still, they couldn't handle us for half an hour. When Giroud was getting the ball in the centre, where they winning.
Giroud, with all due respect, was heading the ball into Lloris's hands. Like, my little sister could do that. Like, come on, it wasn't.
Wait! You're trying to say your little sister could get in Emirates in front of 60,000 people and head the ball?
She's got good headers on
I'm not sure about that.
She's got good headers on her. She's got good headers on her. That's all I can say, man.
Desmond, play the song. Come on. This goes to you, Santi.
I'm so sorry, Santi. But
He
like, it
got
has to be
bullied
done.
by we're talking about a World Cup winning midfielder who got bullied by Dele Alli, who's a youngster, yeah, and Dyer. Like, they dominated your
They
midfield.
did that absolutely.
Tired midfield.
It's that
That's
whole.
true.
It's yeah. Go on.
That's true, but the thing that I want to notice is by the end of it, we got a point after getting battered.
No, I agree because Arsenal this year want to challenge for the title, and to get, I know obviously you're at home, so you'd like to win, but to get a point in a game which you shouldn't have got a point is a good result.
Yep.
But
Like,
then again, to win the title, you're supposed to win games like that, and you play bad.
But then to win the title,
yeah, but you're
Spurs
supposed
didn't
to
take their
also
chances,
not lose
and we
games,
did.
and they didn't lose.
I
We
think
did.
Esmond will like agree with me here. How many players did we have out injured?
Yeah, why is that? Why is that? Why is that?
Why is that? Because our
Why?
medical-
Why is that? I'm
our
not
medical
sure. Ask
team's
the
a
medical
myth,
department.
but yo,
Who's the key players? That,
Can you play the song or what?
wait, one sec. Who's the key players?
Song's
that
actually
have
finished, so
injured?
that's great.
Santi.
listen, I think Bellerin was a big miss. Honestly, in my opinion, I think Bellerin was
Bellerin's
a
a
big miss.
massive miss.
Didn't
I
play the
think
song. go on,
Walcott was a big miss.
It
as
just
well.
finished. I'm so
His
sorry.
pace would have got trouble with them.
Don't say Chamberlain.
No, I'm not gonna say Chamberlain after Christian ended his life. But now I think, listen,
Yo, Christian,
I
I don't
think
respect
Ramsey
you
out
for
wide
that.
was a big miss because you look at Joel, he hasn't had game time, but Ramsey, even though he's not a right winger, he still picks up the ball in those nice neat areas. He's still that interplay. We do miss those players.
Where's he?
He's injured right now. But yeah, I think the injuries. Was
I
a
don't
big
think
part of it.
I don't think it was a bad result for Arsenal. Obviously,
No.
they would have liked to have won.
Yeah, no way
But
was it.
so
And,
would Tottenham.
and let's be honest, our Spurs, they're unbeaten, aren't they?
Yeah.
So we should be
Nah,
respected.
we beat him,
We
innit?
should-
No, you didn't.
Yeah,
They beat
You need to-
themselves.
Yeah, you need to
Yeah,
relax.
I
You
thought
just need
so
to-
still.
They beat themselves.
I think Spurs have a real chance of finishing top 4 this
Yeah.
year.
Yeah.
Definitely.
That's all I can say.
I think with Spurs, it's like they were saying. They just bottle it against Arsenal every time. Like they could have buried that game. It looked like it was. You know the way that Arsenal came at us. That's what it was like. They were just all over you.
Yeah, I completely
Absolutely
agree.
all
With
over
And
you.
this
But they
is
just
at
didn't-
the Emirates.
They just didn't. After that first goal, they just kind of.
They've got a young team,
kill it off,
Spurs,
yeah,
though.
yeah.
Like, they're all, like,
I mean,
I say
how old is
they're
Dyer
all
and
fit,
Dele Alli? Like,
well, I say they're all like fit
20,
players,
19?
but do you know what I mean? You know, when you look at some teams and you've got a bit of aging players, and
They've
they
got the
can't run for
youngest squad in the
yeah,
Premier
and
League.
they,
haven't
and
they?
That's
they
mad.
ran,
That's
like you
mad.
say, they ran rings around Arsenal for most of the game.
We've got the same.
Pochettino's doing pretty well this season. in
They
terms
are one
like
of the
getting his philosophy
teams. I
through
think
to the team.
alongside Liverpool, who run the most in games. Is it?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think it
Spurs.
is them two, the top
It's
two.
them two. So that energy in midfield, you can tell
Mm.
it's key to their season.
All right, then. Well, seeing as the Chelsea fans talking, let's move on to Stoke versus Chelsea. No, I'm not even talking about the score. What are you saying?
Yeah, we had a good
What are you
game, to be
saying,
honest.
Zach? Roll safe, Zach. Roll safe.
To be
Zach.
honest, yeah, wait, 1 second.
Roll safe.
We played well.
Mhm.
We hit the post.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
then-
you hit the post.
And then,
Oh.
as usual, what happens is when you're not playing well, the goal happens.
I thought you said you were playing well.
I thought you
Obviously-
just contradicted yourself.
We
in the same
did,
sentence.
but then the goal came against the run of play. Did it not?
Not really. I mean,
did
like
though.
You didn't look like you were gonna
did
score,
not see
that's
that?
the thing.
You watched.
You did.
Sorry. You watched the game, right?
Yeah, I watched the
And
game.
Shaqiri was crafting chances after chances, and
Yeah,
he
no, no.
and that
Shaqiri
chance
ended
and that goal.
Barber's career.
Yeah, that goal came from him
But
creating
then
another chance.
we had Hazard played decently, to be honest.
Did he-
So did Willian.
Did
so
he
did
score? Did he assist?
Pedro. But all I'm saying is we were unlucky that game. To be honest,
how many times have you been unlucky this season? I mean, it's a 1-0 win.
7 times, and we've lost all 7. So,
Hey, Esmond, I've got an interesting stat here. Jamie Vardy's got more Premier League goals than Chelsea have Premier League points.
Hey, shots fired.
No, he doesn't.
How many
goals does Jamie Vardy have?
Esmond, pull that up, please.
Alright, let me pull it up. But obviously,
you're gonna look. It's gonna look bad for you
Alright,
because
please.
I say he's got 11 goals,
Vardy's got-
and we've got 11 points.
We're gonna have to see.